Hello everybody, welcome to a special edition here of, or a new series at least, of Star Channel Plays. I'm Ross Rob, aka Star Channel. We're going to be playing a Football Manager 21 save involving a challenge called the San Marino Challenge. I'll be starting with a coach, Rob Starr, who will be representing me. This is the coaching abilities we're going to have. We're going very strong on working with youngsters for a reason. You'll see in pretty soon. I don't know if it's gonna be just a second or not, but let's confirm this. So what is the San Marino Challenge? The San Marino Challenge involves taking the nation of San Marino, the lowest rated FIFA nation in the game, or basically in the world, and taking that nation to #1 in the world, while simultaneously taking a team that is based in San Marino to Champions League glory. So there's kind of two separate pieces of this. Out of the box, there's not a San Marino team that is available really. In previous editions, however, I guess not really, still would have to mod it in, but there was actually a team from San Marino, based in San Marino, called San Marino Calcio. Played their football in the Italian pyramid, and thus could theoretically be promoted to Serie A and into the Champions League. Of course, that is not available now, partly because the game only comes to Serie C, or Serie C, but the club itself went extinct a few years ago, I think either 3 or 4 years ago, so in order to do this challenge now, we have to add in the club now, and as such, that is part of the story here. So San Marino Calcio has brought us in. It has some stats and stuff. Media prediction, you'll see some stuff here that we'll talk about some more. We'll really go through this in a minute. Capacity, such, that's something to pay attention to. This is one thing we'll have to pay attention to here. The vision, as because of the challenge, I edited this actually, and I'll talk a little bit more about what's all gone on here. The vision here to develop players to club youth system to support the San Marino national team. Do not sign players over 21. And they hope to build a new stadium, and we'll talk about more about this in just a second. Don't need a report and squad. We'll do a press conference. This is the actual San Marino. I was doing tests to make sure this would actually run correctly. So we're gonna make this save, and then we're actually going to get to the start screen for a special reason. Now this club is not the straight San Marino Calcio club that would be modded in normally. I decided to take this a step further and kind of develop my own backstory to this. The backstory is for this that one of the super rich billionaires out there, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Carlos Slim, just pick one. It's all stupid anyway. It's a stupid backstory. Decided that they wanted to basically see if money could actually solve all kinds of problems. So decided we'll give some random person a ton of money to go and see if they can do this challenge. That person, me. And thus, as you will see, I am going to be attempting to take this club, which is now called the San Marino Project, because we will be dumping all kinds of money into this team and giving it every opportunity to make San Marino a nation that actually becomes a power. Every single thing that we can here. So yeah, we have some stats and everything here. So the big thing here is, you see the finances are okay. This is just a product of how things are. But we'll take a little bit here. This is a professional, because let's look at the finances. This is what the important part is. So we have a huge balance. It shows kind of negative here, but we will be dumping money into this every year, so that the budget will be okay. So there's nothing to worry about financial wise. Of course, starting in Serie D, it's kind of unfair, which is kind of why we added the do not sign anyone over 21. Although the problem with that becomes we have nothing as players. We have basically people off the street. So we're going to be actually creating a squad, which is why we're starting in May and not in July or August, so that we have time to actually do some of this stuff. But so there'll be a ton of money thrown in. It does sometimes go a little weird in my tests in the second season. Sometimes decides it wants to go semi-pro. It will probably go semi-pro if I were to get regulated, or relegated. Didn't say the word. But we should be fine with what we have. But yeah, so every year there'll be at least, I think, 50 million added a year. So down here it's gonna be fine, and we'll just kind of build up, and Texas will take pieces out of it. But it should be at a level low enough that we do not have to worry that we're just gonna hit the 2 billion mark where it starts rolling over. And you ask, you go, well, that's kind of dumb. That's kind of unfair. But this is not about the actual challenge. This is about seeing if we give a club every opportunity to produce a team that might help San Marino progress. Will the nation actually do it? How long will it take? Because you will see, and we go back to club info here, the facilities. We have good corporate facilities, but state-of-the-art training facilities, state-of-the-art youth facilities, exceptional youth coaching, exceptional youth recruitment. So we are going hardcore into this. So we will see what the first crop of youth will do. They've turned out usually solid. I'm not sure exactly how solid. I don't know whether there were any C or B level, Serie C or B level talents even. There may have been. I usually didn't sim up too far. A couple times I did. Still couldn't really see how it went, because the club actually hadn't really progressed that far. So it was kind of, and you get your start ratings. And I don't have the editor, so I can't go in there and check. But usually the crops are pretty solid. They're at least at D with potential to be higher than that. So in order to help progress here, we have actually stuffed the club with state-of-the-art everything and top-level everything, all based off of either like new gens I've had in previous games, or at least not new gens that I didn't have, but that I saw in previous games that had names and such like that. So that's why some of the names are going to be kind of interesting. So training wise, we'll see when we get the coaches here. We have 5-star everything, which will help us with every youth that we get in that they actually develop. That's what this is for. Okay. And also, scouting wise as well, we have I need to switch this to E. I want that because I'm going to set up some scouting here. We also have scouts and data analysts. This is the whole scouting department and the data analysis. As good as we can be. Everyone is under a contract for a very, 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 very long time. Reputations are nothing, so they don't leave right away. Hopefully by the time that they're starting to get offers, we should be able to fight those off because we have reputation. So this is going to be our scouting department. This is going to be relying on this to suggest players for us. We're not going to be using the player search unless we absolutely need it. Like I might want to find a captain, and in that I might, if we don't get anything from scouting, and I will go searching for one. But I only had to do that once in my testing. I ran through this first off season a few times just to kind of get an idea of what's out there. So and it's at this level, it's very randomized. So I don't know what we're gonna get. I don't know what we're gonna see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create 3 more assignments. The first one is going to be for anyone. We want someone top level scouted, because right now the level of our stars is at our gray players, which is crap. So we need high level players. We also will then start looking for players that will fit our needs. So we're gonna go at most 20. It's a super high prevent potential. Entire scouting range for this, which we have a decent scouting range to start with. It's Central Europe, I think. So all of Central Europe. This might get shrunk down in the second season. We'll see. But I guess we can do Central Europe. That is fine. So we'll start that one, and then we will do one that will focus straight on Italy for those kind of things. And potential. We want it to be high, otherwise we're gonna get ones that are whose potential is like barely can play in Serie D, and that's not gonna help us. Alright, so that'll get to work. This is also why we started Maze, to give the scouts a chance to go out there and get some names for us, because they will not do that because they are not from the area. They are all from small countries around the world. So like she's from the Faroe Islands, she's from Bolivia, and she is from Zambia. So like this is going to be the theme of basically the entire club, and the kind of thought process that we're doing is that we don't just want to help San Marino. We want to help all small nations. So I edited the staff to all come from smaller nations to see if we can bring in some decent players, some gens from some of these countries, and possibly help some of these other smaller countries compete. So you'll see that a lot. There's like our coaches are like that, Estonia, and all kinds of places like that. So this is what we're starting with here. The club vision is to not sign players over 21 for this first season. We will be signing some players along the range just to build a team, but after that, straight, nothing higher than 20. Actually, before it was set to 20. I don't know why. I think I changed the chairman to 21 accidentally. But we're going to be keeping to this, and the hope is to just constantly be bringing in wonder kids at the very top level, and just there'll be turnover. And we'll be able to just kind of fly by the seat of our pants a bit, I think. And I think that's some of the most fun, is having to adapt to what you have. And of course, going out and buying wonder kids, everyone loves to do that, and so do I. So we are focusing on what I think is the fun part for myself, which is also why there's all this editing and stuff like that. So that just kind of thing may not interest you as a challenge, but for me, as someone who's not very good at this game anyway, we'll see. Alright, so that is kind of the introduction, shall we say. Now let me check the responsibilities. So it's this file came off the Steam Workshop for the San Marino Calcio club. This one starts in Serie D, and it has a B and a C club. We go actually to info, affiliates. We have a B and C club. I think this is in the 6th, and it's in the 7th division, so we're in 4th. I believe I think this is in the 6th, but it might be the 5th. Let's take a look. Structure. Yeah. So that's 6th, and that's 7th. So these are going to be for stashing some of the San Marino players, especially the early ones, and that reminds me that is the first thing we want to do actually is to bring in all of the free agent San Marino players. Because I have read that if these players aren't signed, that they disappear, and that kind of hurts the San Marino national team. You see there's not very many out there, so we need to keep these people in the game even though they all universally are terrible. Like, there's just no way that this person would even play for us. So this is like a BC team level player. We're just going to sign them and hold on to them for a while. We take cheap contracts. So we're gonna bring them all in. And this should actually help us with our you're not a future prospect, you are a youngster. Because you are also terrible. And they don't have much potential either. But you'll be able to fill out our B club. Like, he's almost, well, not almost, he's not really good either. He's got good decisions, and that's about it. And the athleticism isn't the worst. The technical attributes are god awful. This will also help our scouts have a better idea of our level here, because even though they're terrible, they are better than the gray players. So as we bring in more players, the scouts star ratings actually become useful again, which would be helpful because at this level it's hard for me to recognize talent. So we gotta grab all of them. They don't make much money, and it's not like it matters to us anyway. Urgency backup. No, will be a B team regular. Probably want like 9.5. Oh, you want a little bit more than that? Okay. How about 12? Alright, so that should take care of that. So let's go back to our inbox here. Tactical direction. So what we're actually going to do is create my own style here. This is what I'm going to use as a base formation. 3-5-2 here. 3, yeah. Well, it's actually 5-3-2. So, yep, this is exactly what I'm looking for defenders. We're going to have a cover guy. We're actually going to be, in everything I found, at least one, like, attacking fullback. So one of these fullbacks will attack. So we're going to do something. Something like this is going to be the basic formation. This will depend on, like I said, what wingback ends up being. The attacking one depends on what we find for defensive midfielder. We might drop one into a defensive midfielder. We might not have a deep lying playmaker. We might have a ball winner instead. We'll see what we end up getting. In charge, we actually will. Little time wasting here. We want to be disciplined. This might change as we go. Gonna play on the counter at first. Let's see what we do here. We're not 100% sure yet. You could play Catenaccio, and that would drop everything back, which is what I was thinking about basing it on, and then going forward. But we should be able to put together a team that's mid-table at least, if not better. So we'll mess with this. This will be a point of improvement as we go, but this will be the basic formation I think that we'll start with. And we will add a second tactic to work on, which will be probably going to be direct counterattack. 4-4-2. Some of the stuff will be worked on a bit. Just kind of want to, yeah. Yeah, it's something to try. So we'll see. I haven't tried 4-4-2 yet in this, so not 100% sure that we're actually going to use it, but it's good to have a secondary, or at least a second formation to work on, and we'll start tweaking things as we go. Right, club vision and expectations. We kind of looked at this stuff, develop players, which we will do. Unfortunately, when they come in March, we won't be able to register them, so they will be all available for the second season, in which case we probably will be relying very heavily on them because, like I said, they usually turn out to be pretty decent, at least at that level, at least E level. So this season we will be trying to keep under this, but we will also be signing players that are above this just to have a team. Especially we want to find a captain that can actually lead us. We'll see what we can find. This chairman wants to build a new stadium at some point. This chairman, of course, is me because I actually own the team. It's just separate in terms of the game. If I had the editor, I could make myself unfireable to kind of bring that together. But so if I get fired by myself, then I just rehire myself, and we continue on. So we are gonna try to build a new stadium. We have all this money. We might as well use it. So that's a possibility in the next 5 years, which is cool. We will accept that because that's basically the view that I want. Grow a club's reputation, fight bravely against relegation. We can definitely at least do that, I think. Squad selection. You can have no more than 20 players aged over 23. Should be fine. Let's not have more than 99 players. I don't think we're gonna hit that, so we should be fine. And this is some of the transfers that have gone through. I think this is pretty normal. I don't think this is anything new. Let's see what they gave us. This is what they are giving us here. See, this is what we get. Our first potential ability is decent, but the rating to start with is good. This is the Chalenza player here. That's the division below us. But has some potential. I guess I'm not sure. That probably means into the 22-year-old center back. I don't know why my headphones just decided they wanted to turn off on me there. But probably not someone I would take, even with the potential. Just because I don't know. Well, let's see what the scout report says. Good player, young player. Doesn't say exactly how far the potential goes. I don't know that I would actually bring them in. The center back. I mean, maybe. Let's just maybe. Striker, we would definitely be able to do better than this. The potential's not even any good anyway. Goalkeeper, we can definitely do better than this. Even especially for an old guy. And 27-year-old midfielder. What do we got here? Nothing. It's for what we would have to pay them, like, no. I don't think this is any good. So now we gotta come ahead and see if our scouts will actually bring us something soon. Oh, they don't wanna send them out on trial. That's okay. But I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Anyway. It'll take a little bit of time for our scouts to decide they are bringing back people for us, so it's not a problem. We usually don't really start getting a decent idea of like decent players until July. But we will be looking at a lot of players beforehand, I think. Team report. This is really actually worthless because, like I said, the squad is empty right now. Which is why our scouts are having such a hard time comparing them to anything. But dynamic, if you don't have a squad, doesn't matter. Training introduction, we already set this up. Your squads, we're not worried about that yet. They can take care of that. Not going to have enough to really put in the B and C squads. Although, like I said, these San Marino ones will be going to the B squad to start with. Alright. The opening press conference. Some thoughts on what it means to be the head coach of San Marino. We are going to smile and say it's an honor, but also comes with great responsibility. We're going to have to outwork everyone, and we are going to have to take advantage of the fact that we own the club. What makes us want to manage it? The club has the potential to become something really special, because if it doesn't, then it's a failure on my part. Everything is set up for it. Did you ever doubt? No, because I bought the club. Yep, can't speak Italian. Yeah, soccer's universal language. Should be fine. Facilities are, of course, we love it. This is also, but we do need good fashion, hard work. Alright. I am not 29, by the way. Critics have suggested you struggle to command a locker room that has nothing but people off the street currently. Yeah. Age is not important. Best way to earn the respect of the players is by winning games. We will see if we can actually win anything, though. Having spent the majority of your career in the lower reaches of the game, you must feel as if your experience at this kind of level can be an advantage. I don't know. I really don't know. You're led to believe you're quite heavily focused on integration of younger talent. How do you intend to factor that into your day-to-day coaching? Well, of course, we're going to definitely going to be playing lots of youth throughout the entire career of this club. So obviously a much talked about subject, but I truly believe young talent must be harnessed and not allowed to stagnate. That's the approach we'll be taking. What approach will you take with your coaching staff? Well, this coaching staff is perfect, so we will definitely be relying on them. Will you be looking to change the squad? Oh yes, because we don't have a squad. So I haven't done a comprehensive review because we never see these people. But my aim when taking the job is to rebuild every part of the club. We don't have to rebuild anything but the squad. What role can the supporters play? Well, hopefully they can all work together to bring success. Can you talk about the club's potential and where you'd like to take the team? Well, we're going to make a long-term success. How hard do you expect to work the players on the training ground? It's all about balance. We'll work hard when we need to, and we'll make sure that we have the best condition to play matches. We're going to have a decent-sized squad, so we should be able to get some good squad rotation into. Some head coaches are famous for the hands-on approach, and others maintain a more reserved manner. How do you see your leadership style? Well, I think things work best when players feel valued as people as well as players. Especially young players. So we did a lot of smiling trying to bring the press in to our zone here. Try to get them on our side right away. Because we're gonna need it, I think. So luckily I think should be able to meet our expectations without a problem. Of course, that's gonna be the big thing here. So can you get to work? Scouting already set that up. We have a recruitment practice package of that. We will increase it if we need to start actually searching for players. But I think this is fine for right now. Actually, I might end up ordering it if anything. We don't have a general manager or just a regular sports scientist. We have a head of sports science, and all these people suck. So I'm gonna just be ignoring these for the next Well, for the season at least. You can see how bad they are. 5 6s. No, don't need. And general managers all suck, so I don't know why I would even think about hiring one. Here we go. Let's see. Alright, so this is our first player here. You're not good, but very disappointed. Yes, I don't expect it either, but we need to keep the San Marino people all available. He's just not good at all. I don't even know what position he would even, what role he would even play. Ball winner? Sure. Looks. We'll bring these people in. These are all B team players out there. Excited about this, even though he's not going to be any better. But I'm glad they think this is good. But he sucks. But this is basically the same player. He's got a little bit higher potential. I don't know why they would be so upset about him, but not Karasi. Normally he looks like a target striker, so kind of surprises he's actually more of a advanced forward this time. I mean, not that I'm going to be playing him, but still. They got 3 players. First 3 players added to the San Marino Project. They're all bad, but that's okay. It's part of what we do. We can harness our San Marino-ness. I don't know if that even makes sense. Probably doesn't. Look to use youth setup because we have good facilities. Yes, I am well aware. I am very well aware of this. You do not have to tell me. Let's see what we get next. Probably gonna make me do a press conference saying their press is so excited that I signed these people. Yep. B minus. That's kind of interesting because he's not good either. Just the worst. Sure. Actually, probably be at attack. It doesn't really matter because I'm not going to be playing UFC Plus. Interesting. Oh man, he's slow too. Not. I have to do a lot of work to touch the field for me. But it don't matter when you're on the B team. So let's attend the press conference about these players. So see, they're already encouraged. I like it. So Marconi is with us. Okay. They're positive and pleased. I like this. See, this is good. Press is already on our side. Though you sit here alongside your new arrivals, you must feel a sense of excitement and pride. I'm pleased we had the opportunity to acquire these players. Bringing Marconi back for a second spell at San Marino is a decision which has been met with quite some discussion by the media. You foresee it having a positive effect. Knows the club well? Well, he doesn't know the club well anymore, but back to the club is good for everyone. What impact, if any, will this deal have on the rest of the San Marino squad? Well, I'm confident it would be an enormous boost, let's put it that way, because he might be the best of these people so far. Are you confident that Marconi can produce when it matters in big games? Well, I certainly hope he could, at least for the B team. As Tamanini is just 18 years old, do you see this as one for the future? Yes. Definitely did. And we're getting people on our side. Perfect. He's happy. The press is happy. It's all good so far. It's all about laying the foundation for what we want to do. Maybe we'll be getting some scouting reports pretty soon, or at least the offers from free agents that we'll bring in on trial to have a look at. At least get our coaches' opinions on. And then we'll start building this roster. Just building the squad. Tell him I'm an American. Be using some Americanisms. We'll be using some more traditional, I guess, English footballisms. I don't know. Yes, for this save we have. Well, every league is loaded, but only the top level leagues are playable for every country that has a league. And then view only for most other leagues. The top leagues will be down further, so like I think like Germany would be B level. English leagues, I think they're down to League 2, French second level, Spain second level, I think. Italy is the 5th level. Since we get relegated, we'll be down there, or if our B team moves up, we can get them there. Brazil, B. I think everyone else, just their top leagues are set at A, or set at playable, so being fully sent. Right? Surprised our scouts haven't reported back yet. Getting settled, I guess. Not that there's anything that they can really watch right now, but that is okay. Medical center. We don't have any people, so I mean, technically we do. Yeah, he's terrible too. He's potential to be decent for the B team at least. That'd be good. That's a leader. That's a leader for the B team. I have to go into the scouting department and see what they've dredged up. Thought I got the report every week, but maybe every 2 weeks. I don't really want to do a press conference because it does not matter. But it is one of our first sightings. And we want to keep the press happy. So how satisfying is it to have completed the signing of Braccini? It's always satisfying to conclude business. Was once touted as a potential star for years to come, but it is yet to materialize for him. Do you think this move can help him harness potential? Honestly, no. But maybe in a B team. He might be the national team leading player, though. I don't know. I believe he can realize that potential, but it'll take a great deal of hard work. He is yet to really live up to his potential so far in his career. Do you think San Marino is the right place for him to do that? Well, if he was not signed here, he would not get to play anywhere else, so sometimes players need a fresh start so they show what they're capable of. Perfect. He's happy. Press is happy. Everyone's happy. I lie between my teeth here to keep everyone happy. That's good. Yes, so that's why the sim runs a little bit slower, is because we have a lot of leagues loaded. And also players, I think there's like 208,000 players. I think it's 208,400 to be exact. Yep, please, sure. Okay, let's see what you guys got for us. Defensive midfielder. He's a passer. Probably not really that good. Just offering a bit of quality to what we got, that's not good. A bit of an attacking fullback here. It's low attack though. Kind of leaderly though. And I do like. And versatile. Let the coaching take a look at him. Damn, look at that first touch. I don't think he's good enough though. That'll look though. Good passer, good work rate, good vision, good decisions. Alright. Have a look. Goalkeeper. Not bad mentals, but we'll definitely find goalkeepers better than that. Attacking mid. 29. We'll bring him in. Have a look-see. Veteran midfielder here. You're just not good. Another attacking midfielder, this time from Brazil. Maybe. Let's see what the coach has got to say. Help me decide. These are going to be the kind of baseline level players. I don't think I saw anyone that would be an important player quite yet. Because we can get some pretty decent players. It just depends on if they pop up. And it kind of depends on how lucky we get too. I've seen some early new gens pop up that have been decent. Like I guess the game has created a few new gens to start with as free agents. Let's have a look-see. And improve. What do you think? Leading player for Chalenza. So probably good enough to be leading D players, what I'm guessing. Not bad. What else did we get? Potential descent is at 4 stars now, okay. Capacitor. Foreign player, can improve, but you are going to be going downhill quickly. I don't think you're actually any better than the 2 younger players though. Regular starter in his prime years, can improve slightly now. You're really just all first touch and technique. Passing is not terrible. Not great either. Crossing is nothing to write home about, but that doesn't matter. You wouldn't be playing in that position. You'd be playing centrally. I mean, not terrible, but I think we'll do better. Our player. David Berlan. I think he's decent at least. But he's probably going to want to be an important player, and we would probably want to have him as a squad player. He wants to be a star player. What about squad player? Oh, okay. Well, that will work. I'll take that then. Squad player for a year. Maybe a good captain. Good chance. Leadership, not bad actually. Not bad actually. Alright, I'll do that. Salary, what? We don't know what he would want for salary. Oh, he wants more than that. Okay. I can do close to that. 15. Let's go 17. Oh, he didn't like that, eh? Alright, that's interesting. We may come back to that then. Get some Brazilian flair. And Aldo. Veteran fullback. He was versatile though, wasn't he? He might be a good year player for us. Like a backup wingback. I think a squad player. You'll take squad player. I think keeps it off that much. 1 year. It's not contract. be a decent backup squad. Kind of interested in you just because you have potential. Like, you're not a starter level player. Do you have potential? Regular starter? What about fringe player? Regular starter. You're definitely not going to be a regular starter. You want money. Alright, that's not bad. Not bad. Really good pass, very good vision. Pretty pacey too. Decisions. Not bad. Not bad. Teamwork 6. Let's see what he wants actually. Like, I could see you playing. I don't see you playing a lot. The game packs up though, so that will work. It costs very little to get rid of at that point. Ooh. Do that. 2 years, that should be good enough. Okay, we will have to look at Furlan again, maybe after his trial's up. We'll see if we can wrangle that in a little bit better. Of course, that's also... sometimes they will lower their demands later. I've seen players come by and they'll be like, I want to be a star player, and then we fill out the team a little bit more. Like a month later to come back, and they'll take something a lot less, like squad player, or backstab or something. We'll be doing some work here, trying to get some layers in. And being the nature of this save, we will be, or at least I don't know why I always use the word we for some reason. I will definitely be playing this off stream as well to make progress. Otherwise we just never get through anything. We might get through like a season in like a month, and that's not good enough. We gotta get through seasons a lot quicker. So, we'll likely be doing a lot of this off-season off-stream. So when we come back on Thursday, we will have let's start off with an update and we'll see how we did with some of our squad building. And I'm sure at that point we should be ready for matches. And then things will go a little bit quicker probably, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. At least friendlies, because I'll definitely be playing through the friendlies, because definitely gonna need to see how this team works. And then tweak the formation until it's something that might work. The trials are about to finish. Alright, cool. We got respect from players for our reputation of absolutely nothing. Oh, you know what? I need to actually start up my coaching courses. I know I can do that. Did not think about that until just now. Oh, he's good. Pretty solid here. They think he's good, but he's not actually that good. But he is going to be on the right, I think. Yeah, but he can play on the left though. That's good though. Play inverted on the left, I guess. That'd be a good player to have on the squad. Good squad player, definitely. And a decent shout for captain or vice captain. I would love to have a complete wingback, but he's gonna be an attacking one, I think. Closest. He'd definitely be a support. Support to defend. Definitely a good wingback. That's a good squad player. Definitely, at least one of our wingbacks is going to be an attacker. Like either I'll bring in a wide midfielder to do it, or we'll find a fullback that can do it. Yep, still trying to do that. The press conference. Still a lot of people for this. Kind of really weird. Matches can be won and lost in a single moment. Do you believe Zanin to be someone who can be the difference between success and failure? Well, that's what we hope. Definitely want that from everyone. What do you see as his best position? Well, he's going to be playing right back. Yep, presumably that will be where he'll fit into your side. Well, mainly, but there'll be times we'll be needed elsewhere as well. He's very adaptable, very versatile, so he may be a good fireman. I really am pretty happy about this, actually. Added a signing impact. He's here to bring success from day one. Yeah, because he might end up being a captain. He's a team leader already, so yeah. What's the relationship between you and why do you want to work under you? Well, great respect, and we look forward to working with each other. Do you believe that he can perform to an acceptable level despite being age 37? At this level, I think so. I'm confident that he still has something to offer. That's also why he's on 1 year. It's just to help work things out here. Sure, we can. If he does good, then we can always extend that a year. But yeah, we need some older players to come in and be an example before we totally, completely overload ourselves with nothing but teens, 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds. Right. Yep, I do believe in impact here. And what's going? Okay, once again, I don't know why it doesn't really recognize the music. Oh, I wonder if the battery's just dying. No, the battery doesn't look like it's dying. Oh no, it is dying. That's what it is. Okay, that's why it keeps going in and out. I'll switch it after this. Trial's finished. We're on to someone we want to keep an eye on, I think. Bring him in. Will he talk to us again? Probably not yet. Oh no, he will. He wants to be a star player. No. You're not. You are not quite. We're not quite there. Dubious now. I mean, he's a good solid player. I mean, we would like to have him, but I don't know that he's. Oops, definitely not a star player. Oh, he just wants to be a star player now. No, that's just not happening. He's not good enough to be a everyday player for us. Just not even close. Not at that age. I mean, if that were the baseline, if you were like a 20-year-old like that, maybe 20-year-old with some potential. Well, now we got a defensive midfielder. You can play in the middle too. He's not really a defensive midfielder though. Playmaker, keep playing playmaker. Not really a lot of tackling. He's good to play in the middle. He's gonna be probably one of our attackers. Yeah, in that central midfielder attacker role. Maybe Carlero. Kind of play both. Yeah, I'll put you on attack for right now, like that. That should work. Maybe our first couple of like actual first team signings that not players, but players that may actually do a little bit of work here for us. Like they're not players that are going to win us anything, but they're players that are going to form a nice rotation for us. We'll be able to switch them in. Not too much problems, I think. The way it's looking, so we shall see here. And let's see. Also, same kind of player. You should be able to hit both of those. He'd be a better attacker, though. We could play him as a advanced playmaker, even if we need to. Yeah, that dribbling sucks. Kind of sucks. So we probably don't want him moving around that much, but I think we can deal with that. Get you some ball control, man. Lucci. Yeah, you need some ball control. We can get that dribbling up to like even like 6 or 7. That'd make you so much better. Probably not an advanced playmaker then, not an attacking one. We could probably get at 1-2 though. What I'm hoping for is that we'll eventually see someone that can play that target man. I know during one of my tests I saw a nice young player who was a perfect target man. I'm hoping to find someone like that again. I definitely found some very interesting players during the course of my tests. Did like 25 of them as I was working on the database for it, just to get things to work correctly. That's not counting the times that I just started it to check and make sure things were actually working correctly with like finances and coaches and televisions and everything. But yeah, we did a lot of prep work for this save, so hopefully it goes well. Although, like I said, with me managing, it could go anywhere. And normally, this is my assistant normally just gets us into mid-table. Although one year after I actually went through the entire preseason and signed a bunch of people, she was actually able to take that up to 4th, and I was surprised because I was using it a little bit just to try it out, and Yeah, it hadn't come together yet early in the season. Played a couple matches. But yeah, so I'm hoping that we can at least get into the table. Not better. Definitely have to see how it goes. It would definitely depend on what our scouts bring us back and what the agents are offering and such. Okay, next batch here. Marking, tackling, heading. He's not that good. You were looking for another leader type that might work. I could jumping reach though. I think we can do better. Especially for an old guy, we gotta have something decent here. Positioning, heading, marking sucks. I don't think it could be any good, but bring it in. He's a little more of an attacking fullback-ish. I like it right on the edge here. It's being like a squad player. Control fitness is good. You're a winger. You don't really... Oh no, we definitely don't have anything for attacking wingers. You would be a striker for us, and that's not gonna do the trick at all. Yeah, any better than what we got. You're a striker. You can almost play a target man. I think we'll do better actually, but we'll take a closer look. Midfielder. Yeah, good first touch and marking. I don't have good tackling. I don't know what you actually do. Center back. Slow. Not special. You gotta be that slow, you better be better here and here. Anticipation's not bad in positioning. You're not good. Oh, you're a midfielder. I'm looking at you as a center back. Vision. No, thank you. Here's a center back. Jumping reach. It's nice. Positioning good. Not a good tackler though. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Let's say the middle center back, the cover center back I'm looking for, someone that's athletic, jumping reach, acceleration pace, just all the athlete stuff. Not as worried about marking for that because I want that person to be person who drops back and basically takes care of anything getting past the center backs that are actually marking. Yeah, kind of playing as a sweeper, sweeping up anything over the top, anything down low. So that's one of the things I'm looking for. Like, you could almost do it. You're actually not bad at all. Hitting sucks though. Might be a good squad center back. The thing about these old guys is that they're gonna get worse as the season goes on, so gotta be careful about that. I don't think he could be any good, but we'll make sure. Campana. I brought you in one time. Alright, let's take a look at these players and then we'll be cool waiting for the night. we'll see how far we get. I'll get offline for Thursday. I'm hoping to get through the rest of the preseason off stream when I have a chance. Like I'll probably do it in pieces throughout the day, tomorrow and Thursday, just as I have time in between work. So probably won't be streaming it, but I hope that we can get through that and get to a point where we'll be ready for the friendlies for Thursday, and we can kind of start seeing how the team's gonna start looking. Okay, so what we got here? Fullback. Actually, apparently not bad. Oh, we can recruit me. That would definitely help us. You're on the right though. I don't need another right one. Right only. Star player. He's not a star player. That's not a star player. Definitely not a star player. Nope. You are not a star player. We would not play you every match. You're not even a star player compared to some of these people we brought in. As vice captain. Maybe. I would have to see. Let's go with. Yeah, okay, he's probably to be a regular starter. Okay, that's good. 1 year, 7. All right, this is not bad at all. We'll take this. We'll take that all day. He could be an early starter, and if he starts to fade at the end, then that's fine. But yeah, this is not a bad player for us. Alright. Called him a star player, but I don't think so. He would probably want to be a pretty high player, like a star player, important player, and he would not start that much for us, I don't think. Aducci. A decent passer too. I'm waiting for them to start giving me some players that are not super old. But this is agent's offering, so that's why they're all super old right now. I mean, it's interesting. In the midfield. Be a 1 year passer, like a deep layering playmaker. The target man? Backup target man, maybe. Would you be willing to be like an important player, like an impact sub? Okay. Definitely will take that. Get player bigger raise. 1 year. Alright. We'll do that. Campana, would you be a... Let's see what the recruitment mini gives us first. Right. We know about that. Alright, so advance forward, target man. Perlero. Wing back left if we need one. Others. I do want to add also probably a center. I actually want to get already Oh, you already played some? No, that's Carlero. Alright, central defender then. We'll want to add that too. Right. We need to recruit. Yep. So let's see. This is going to be striker. Let's see what we got. 21-year-old USA. Dubious potential is not that great. Probably not that great. He's fast. Gonna cost 0. Estimated salary, not bad. He's interesting. Not as bad as I thought he would be. No passing. He is a pure poacher. Playing style intelligent. Got good poacher. Wonder if he'll come for trials so we can take a closer look at him. Tristan Rossi. See, look at this. This is Anna heading. Definitely want to bring him on trial. Chini. Bring all these guys in on trial and see which one or two will make the grade. Target man. What do we got? You're not really good. You're not really good. Decent athlete. So maybe you got potential? I'll bring you on trial. I'll bring all of you on trial just to see if you have any potential. Because if you have potential, that might work out. Carlo. You're interesting because you also might also end up being a later captain at some point, but I mean, unless they're like god awful, then we're probably not gonna bring them on trial in. Probably bring them in on trial. Can't even speak English. Well, if we see someone who's actually really good, then we will definitely offer them a contract right away. But if I'm looking at them and not sure if they bring him in on trial first, we probably won't get a let go actually. See if we can scout him, because I'm not sure. I want to see if he has the potential. He's not likely to be able to come in as on trial. Yep, left wing back definitely. Okay, see, here's one of the new gens already. Trial him. Another one. Hopefully one of those will turn out to be a find. Hacking fullback. I may be looking at all of these. You're not that good. Yeah. Goalkeeper. We'll see better goalkeepers, I think. See if we'll like I said, we'll bring you guys in, see if we have anyone that has potential. Alright, so we are going to end it here. Like I said, we will be looking at these guys off stream. I'll come back, we'll have a squad, and we can start pushing forward, and we'll see how it goes. So, yeah, thank y'all for joining me. You want to hang out a little bit more? That follow button, hit that notification button, and do so. I mean, we do this late night. I know it's a terrible time for most people, but it's when I have available, so you can always catch the bots with this bots here, and we'll be putting these up on YouTube as well. You'll be able to find at !YT. I get you to our YouTube page with other gameplay videos as well. And in case I do have a chance that I can't stream, but I can record something, I will actually put in some videos as well there, but that's probably gonna be few and far between. But there'll probably be shorter ones, like 20-minute, 30-minute ones. That's also something to look forward to. You can also follow us on social media at Streams by Star on Twitter, !Twitter in the chat, and on the YouTube page, as I said, !YT in the Twitch chat. Check something out. We'll include a description or a link to the Twitch and the Twitter in the description, and you can like, comment, subscribe, share there. We appreciate all of that. So it really does mean a lot when I get that kind of thing. So like I said, thank you all for joining me here today, and we'll see how things go Thursday. So like I said, this will be a twice a week thing, Tuesday, Thursday night for me. It's Eastern Standard Time, 11. So then check the vids. We'll put them up as we go along. So stay safe out there, stay well, and I hope to see you again very soon.